Today's makeup tutorial is about NYX products. Makeup with their primer, and I love the fact that it comes with a dropper. I think it just makes it so convenient to apply it. Following this up with their Born to Glow liquid illuminator. The shade that they've sent me is a rose gold, and I'm just going to apply this all over my skin, and I'm going to dab a little bit extra just on the high points of my face. The high points of my face being my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, the center of my forehead. So I'm gonna pat it there and apply it all over my face as well. You can do it with your fingertips. You can use a beauty blender, but remember, a beauty blender picks up a lot of product as well. It's very, very easy to blend, and also it is not super high on shimmer, so it works very well for women who've got extremely textured skin. I feel women who've got too much of texture should stay away from too much shine on the skin, because the more the shine, the more the texture shows. So the next step I'm going to use is their Total Control Drop Foundation, and this is what the packaging looks like. And they've made it very clear that in case you want light coverage, use 2 drops or more. And for medium coverage, use 3 drops or more, and for full coverage, use 4 drops or more. Other information mentioned on the box: with just a few drops, our Total Control Drop Foundation delivers sheer to full coverage and a velvety matte finish. Now, the fact that it is velvety matte finish really interests me, because I like, for an affordable foundation, I haven't used too many in a velvet foundation. So it says simply adjust the number of drops until you get the desired level of coverage. More drops is more coverage. So let's get down to using it. So when I picked up all their colors, they sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. I found one color too light, and the color that I like is still a little bit dark for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix both the colors. I'm going to leave the details of what both colors that I mixed for myself below. So I'm mixing shade 12.5 and 7.5. I have no clue if there are numbers in between them. However, I'm sure if there are, you'll be able to find it on Nykaa. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to perfectly mix both these colors. And I'm applying very little of the other color. I mostly use illuminating foundations, and I think for a velvet foundation, I quite like the finish of this. It's going to be quite a boon for women who've got very oily skin. So quite a smooth contour stick. However, if you're somebody who's slightly more deeper toned, the color will not work for you. But Like, I personally feel that my face is pretty chiseled and I don't really need a very strong contour. So this kind of works for my complexion. At the same time, I wouldn't mind it to be a shade darker. Also, I wanted to mention that the texture of the foundation, because it's velvety matte, it has a little bit more coverage. So in case if you use the right color on your skin, it can also kind of work out to be like a slight concealer on your skin. So because I feel I want to go darker, what I'm going to do later on is I'm going to top this up with my bronzing powder just to darken my contour. However, for all those people asking me about what the texture of the stick is, the texture of the stick is really nice. So to highlight my face, I'm taking the lighter color foundation because I feel the matte texture is going to give me a brilliant highlight on the face. And yes, I already feel that this is going to look perfect once I blend it. And I'm just blending out the highlight, for which I have used the same foundation. So they've also sent me this micro contour duo pencil, and they sent these to me in two colors. The two colors that they sent me is medium deep, the color is deep, and I feel, and these are actually meant for a nose contour and to do your lip contour. However, I am totally digging the color and the texture of this stick, and I'm going to deepen my contour using the same stick. Now we are talking. Blends beautifully, see, look at that, I haven't struggled at all. And guys, so many of these products I'm actually using for the first time, so this is practically like a first impression. So if I have to compare the Wonder Stick that looks like this to the lip, what are these? These pencils are called the Micro Contour Duo Pencils. I definitely feel the Micro Contour pencils win hands down, and look at that contour. I think it's a perfect color for medium to dark to light skin tone. They have two, so in case you're somebody very fair, you can buy the lighter color. And again, to repeat myself, I have used the color called Deep, and I'm going to do that on the other side as well. And I'm also going to use that color Medium Deep to enhance my cleft, and I'm going to use it to contour my nose. I'm choosing the lighter color because I don't like my nose contour to be very sharp. So I think these pencils are a boon to do nose contour. It just gives you so much precision, you know. And of course, if you can choose between both your colors, it is great, because then for fairer skin you definitely need the lighter color, and for darker skin you definitely need a darker color, and of course you need a darker color if you like to keep your contour really sharp. Please note, I'm doing all this on top of foundation directly. I have still not applied powder to my skin. So because the it is a velvet matte foundation, the powder I'm going to apply is very minimal. In fact, I just use powder on my under eye to set it in place, and then I'm going to apply powder on the rest of my face with a powder brush, because I feel if the foundation is very matte, applying it with a powder is going to give you minimal powder application all over. So I'm using the Soft and Rosy palette, and I quite like the colors. It's got a mix. It's got a mix of matte and shimmer colors. The only problem is that two of the matte colors are very cool toned, so again they don't work brilliantly for Indian skin. However, if you apply your concealer really well on the lids, every color will pop out. So I'm just going to start. I'm starting with this color right here. Dusting my brush. Just going to take it all over my lid, into the crease. So if you're not going to apply concealer on your lid and try and apply this color, it's not going to show at all. So there you go. It shows out really well. At the same time, I'll not say that it is super pigmented. So I have taken 3 coats of the same to kind of pop it out on my lids. Same thing on the other eye. Absolutely in love with this color. It's called the San Francisco. It's the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and it's a beautiful peach color. So there you go, that's my complete look. So if I had to really review the foundation, I really like it. It's velvety matte, will work brilliantly for women who've got very oily skin. It kind of blends very easily as well. Make sure you kind of hydrate your skin or moisturize your skin really well before you apply it. Not a fan of the Wonder Stick, but a big fan of the other contour pencils. I'm going to leave all the details in the description box below. Not a fan of the eyeshadow palette either. And of course, I even forgot to talk about their mascara. I'll just show you what the mascara looks like. So this is the mascara. It's called Worth the Hype, and it's really nice. I quite like the Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator as well. It's not super shimmery, so if you're somebody who's got very oily skin, this totally works for you. And even if you have textured skin, this will not enhance your texture too much. However, I still ask women with textured skin to stay away from too much of shimmer on the skin. The foundations are amazing, and about the primer also, I like the texture of it, but it's not high. It's not very high on silicone, so I can't really say that how much will somebody benefit out of it who's got very textured skin. However, I don't mind the primer. Of course, with time, as I keep using the primer a lot more, I'll be able to give you my personal feedback about it. And eyeshadow, I think I really struggle to get the color on my lids, so don't really recommend it. However, I'm a big fan of the brand NYX. So I hope you like this tutorial, and do let me know what you think about it. And in case you wish to see a certain tutorial, do leave a message below. For all those who are watching me for the first time today, my name is Chandni Singh. I'm a hair and makeup artist based in Lajpat Nagar, New Delhi. I've been doing makeup for the last 14 years now. Also, to give you a little insight, we have our own brand called CS Essentials, and we sell lashes. Please follow us on our Instagram page by the name of CS Essentials India. And do let me know what you think about this tutorial today. Thank you for watching.